Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War Carthage Campaign, episode the 70th. And when we left off, we had, well, the Brutii marching on Tingi again, but then again, everything's gone wrong for the Brutii, so what do I care? Yeah, everything's going wrong for the Brutii. We recently just sacked Segesta. We are going to lose it next turn, but I have basically obliterated the city, so yeah, that's all for the Romans to deal with now. And, yeah. We're just returning to base and going to make our next move. We also have stuff to do. We need to just keep an eye on our navy. Gaul's planning to attack us again, so we need to be ready to respond to that. And then perhaps maybe even move north and capture Narbo Martis or Lemonum if we can get away with it this time. And maybe sack Massilla actually, because that would be a good idea. Jubamunda, where are we going with you right now? Right now you have nowhere to go. And also, we're making our designs on Cirta. I was planning basically I'm going to set off Sakabal's army or something else. Where is my other army right now? Oh yeah, you're here, aren't you, Sabrathra? I brought Sabrathra back because there is a big, bad, awful, well, very huge enemy army on its way over here because it's got urban cohorts and a lot of very prickly, nasty stuff that's going to really, really ruin my day. So Sakabal is going to be in charge of leading my armies and basically recapturing the area. Now Sakabal is already on his way to Cirta. He's got his big strong army. He is 2 turns away from making landfall, so I do have my spy positioned in the area already, Timansanebera. He is of that age though where he could potentially die soon, but I think we'll be okay. And we have a 64% chance of opening the gates. And the city is currently in rebellion, by the way, so yeah. It's a race before either the Brutii buff up their garrison or the town just flips and becomes another rebel province with an overpowered army defending it. I'm also putting Bafi's Achola back into Carthage so I can continue watching that area because you never know. That area might go wrong again for the Brutii and that will be interesting to see. And yeah, blah 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 blah. Not a lot else left to do. So I'm going to recall Bashilek and he's going to make his way over to Parma for some rebuilding and retraining. So set sail for Parma, please. Off you go. Just need to make sure you're going to make your way into that port. There we go. Right. And Abdashum should be returning to Karalis next turn. I'm going to use Karalis for my retraining this time around just because Karalis has the facilities we need to retrain this army more or less. I mean, yeah, it's just mainly Iberian infantry and mercenaries. Just need to quickly replenish them. I know it takes away population from Karalis, but Karalis has a nice growing population anyway. So they could just easily, reimburse their population while I'm out raiding again. Parma, meanwhile, is just getting ready to grow, by the way. We are just constructing that. Scalabis grew recently, and we're just taking advantage of all that cool stuff. Corduba's doing something useful. Have I put my sacred band in this city, by the way? Did I remember to do that? Yes, I did. We have room for 1 more unit in this town, or 2 more actually, because I might combine some of these Poeni infantry. So I'm going to move. I'm going to try and get these stronger Poenis into the town. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to reach it in time, though. However, this guy, Luca Labenius, might get distracted by the forts. We'll see what happens there, unless there's anything good I can send back from the fort, but there isn't really. No, I could send back these Libyan mercenaries, actually, and which I think I will do, actually, because Libyan... I mean, these guys... They're not the best thing in the world, but they are good for just maybe holding the walls for a little longer, just a bit of extra missile support, if we think about how the battle's going to play, so there we go. Right. Anyway, we're going to go to the next turn now, because there is very little for us to do now. We've got things moving towards where they should be. We're going to have to do some replenishment. We're going to have to watch out for the Gauls. We do need to be shifting some troops over, actually, so... I'm going to take these lovely Iberian infantry from Numantia. Oscar, I don't really want to have recruiting anymore because recruiting in Oscar is just not a viable thing. So you know what, start working on a practice range over here because we do need to start buffing up our armies. Begin recruiting Iberian infantry here. Begin recruiting Libyan spearmen here. Do we have any intelligence on what the army contains? It's not a big one. It's probably going to be mostly infantry. So you know what, actually don't do Libyan spearmen. Do with me a unit of long shield cavalry, please. And I want you lot to start making your way to Oscar to get ready to hold the area, because that fort won't last very long at all. So let's make sure we're getting ourselves into position to defend, because we don't really want Gaul slowing things down again for us, because that's not really what we want right now. And Admiral Decius is making his way over by the way, but he isn't carrying anything. I think he was here just to hinder Admiral Abadisia, who I'm going to move into the docks of Tingi right now, just because I know he's probably going to try and block them. So yeah. Also, Mr. Diplomat, you know what, he's only just been introduced into the Roman family by the way, the family of the Brutii. And oh dear, looks like there's another army making its way over. Right, we'll have to deal with that one as it comes. But you know what? See if we can just I mean, look, if you haven't noticed, by the way, I'm absolutely fucking rolling in the cash right now after basically sacking Segesta. So, wanna join up, my dude? Wanna join up with a superior faction? Join with a winning team because you know all the shit's going sideways for your faction. So join the winning team. Alright, he doesn't want to join us. Oh well. I tried. I'll see him later. Right, right, make your way over there. Maybe Lentulus Camillus might want to join us.
Speak with them at once.
It's always worth a try. May as well just see who wants my money. Because I've got enough money to throw around now, so it's always worth a try. Anyway, let's go to the next turn now for real, and we'll see what's going on. And at the end of this episode as well, it is episode 70, so there will be the progress review, where we will be reviewing progress. But for now, let's watch us lose Segesta, because yeah, I captured it, but I'm going to lose it because I'm not defending it, because there's no point in defending it, because I know I won't hold it for very long anyway. Once more, this was just a simple exercise in basically being a Viking and raiding and fucking pillaging and stuff like that. But that successful pillaging means we could probably do it again. Maybe we could sack a Brutii town and slow them down. Maybe we could eliminate the Scipii now. Decisions. But the big decision I need to make now is, I am actually going to click the end turn button. I'm not going to prolong it anymore, so end the turn, please.
Leaving. We're surrounded. We're surrounded.
Okay, so Segesta is rioting, not surprising at all. And for some reason this has descended into a siege because some peasants have risen up to defend the area. So, go random peasants who are loyal to me. Fair enough, I will let that happen. That means the Julii will be busy for a few turns, and that means that's a few turns, but they also don't get to spend rebuilding Segesta. Also, though, Tingi is besieged, so we need to sally forth this one now, really, because, Captain Himlico, why did you put your elephant? Oh, because I was recruiting the fucking elephants, wasn't I? Whoopsies. Yeah. Not good, because, yeah, there is a big army on its way over as well, and that is really going to put us through the mill if we are going to have to do a siege. I think we're going to have to sally forth this one, but it's going to be a very, very close battle this time around. And yes, Gaul is pushing at our border forts again. End of turn report, by the way. We are just, well, we're rolling in cash. Corralis grew, by the way, so we may as well just get our governor's palace under construction now. Marriage celebrations. Tabnet married Zita. Construction report. Tingi now has crop rotation. Segesta repaired the walls. Well done, Segesta. And recruitment report. Nova has long shield cavalry. Corduba some more sacred band. Numantia some Iberian infantry. Tingi some elephants. And Segesta some peasants. Okay, right. Right, before we sally forth, then let's deal with everything else we need to deal with this turn. First things first, we're returning to port. I want this army to make its way to Corralis, which is going to take 2 turns. You'd think it would only take 1 turn to walk across your stupid, pathetic, well, no, amazing, lovely island, sorry, but yeah. Right, next turn, get your ass into Corralis and start replenishing. Meanwhile, over here, yeah, Carthage is still right for the take, and there's still loads of rebels kicking about. Admiral Decius is trying to intercept Jubal, but it's okay. We can still avoid him. Continue making your way over here and we get ready to dock. Well, not dock, but, you know, land. Let Decius just wander around doing his stupid stuff. Oh, Charimendus, you know what? I'm pretty sure this port can't trade with anything anyway. No, it is trading. Right, keep blockading it. It is trading with someone. Keep it suppressed then, because if it wasn't trading with anyone, I was going to say just go take him out, or at least, you know, offer yourself up as a distraction, but it doesn't matter. Right. Gonna do a Tingi in a minute. Let's make sure all the other admin for this turn is sorted. Oh god, I don't feel good about this battle actually, just because I kind of fucked up with those elephants, didn't I? That was a bit of a mistake. Oh well, I'm playing early in the morning again. It might be a good idea actually, Sabratha. I know that you don't really... I know there's not exactly the highest chance for you to appear as reinforcements anyway if we sally forth, but I'm going to feel a lot better if you're basically here and you're ready to just basically just swoop in and reinforce if anything goes wrong. And I need to try and get you really... No, I need you to be... Alright, he stood in the zone. I was trying to get him to stand basically next to him, but right, I think he's going to appear slightly outside the battle, which is annoying, but yeah. Recruit those new Midian mercenaries, by the way. May as well get some extra mercenaries in the army. You know, I know I've said, I know I'm on record for saying I don't like skirmisher cavalry, but I might find some use for them. And I got a mercenary captain out of it anyway, so that's cheaper mercenaries for me now. Well done. Oh my god, that was a very loud crow outside my house, by the way. I think that's signaling that I'm about to get fucked. Not in real life, just in this game, by the way. Right, anything else to deal with this turn? Right, Corrales is doing something useful. Palmer's doing something useful. Oscar can't really do anything useful. You have new units though, so I want all these new units to be making their way to the towns they need to be making their way to. Didn't I have some brigands to deal with? Oh no, I think they're gone, aren't they? You know, I'm just going to keep shipping new units over. I'm just basically shipping them over one at a time. It's a very, very weird way of doing things, but yeah. Captain Maharbal, by the way, why are you outside the town? You can go back in now. Keep defending Nerva, right? You, Longshield Corridor, make your way to Oscar. And so on and so forth. We'll get another bunch of units set up and ready to go. More Iberian infantry. And more Iberian infantry here. Or actually, better yet, don't do Iberian infantry. Do some skirmishers. Need some skirmishers just to hold the walls, right? This is going to go so wrong over here, isn't it? Right. Right. Cannot put it off for any longer now, can I? I've got to try and hold Tingi. Ooh, I am putting this one off though, aren't I? I'm really putting this one off, which is not a good sign, because that's a sign that I'm not very too sure on this battle. But, yeah. I mean, I do have like 3 generals in this area anyway, because I am just once more being atrocious at micromanagement. So maybe I could just cheese it and use these guys. Well, actually no, because then again, these guys are pretty bad for general's bodyguard. Seems like the Roman ones are basically like having a nuclear bomb fucking smash the area up. By the way, Himlico, why don't you stand like here, by the way? And maybe you can somehow join the battle, I don't know. This is just not going to go right. I think I have to make Sebrathra have the opening move in order to have access to reinforcements. The only thing is, Sebrathra's army is probably not good enough to take on Luca Labenius. Oh fuck, he has incendiary pigs as well. Gonna have to nuke those fucking bacon fuckers before we even let my elephants near the battle then, right? You lot sally forth. Whatever you can't do, my reinforcing armies will have to deal with for you. Wait, why did I put Himlico in that ring? Fuck! God, I'm not being smart today, am I? Right, look. Just get in there, deal with Luca, and, oh, I get Himlico as reinforcements anyway, right? Do not let the elephants be AI controlled. As soon as a unit goes down, the elephants enter the battle under my control. Strength ratio is 4 to... Wait, why do I get him and not him? Oh, whatever, I don't care anymore. Right, look. I have a strength ratio of 4 to 5 in the enemy's favour, which means the enemy will probably stand and fight me. I outnumber by a very narrow margin, but as you can see, Kayla's Karma has 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 9 command stars. He's a good commander. My morale should not be affecting me today, or is it? It should not be fucking me up the arse as much as it usually does. I also have 2 units of Sacred Band. It's time to give these bad boys a taste of a battlefield. And yeah, there are weak units in here. There are Principes, there are Auxilia, there are just regular early legionaries. We've got to deal with those urban cohorts quickly, though. And those piggies. Get those piggies out of the picture as soon as we can. And then we're going to move those elephants in. Also deal with the Archer Auxilia, of course. Don't let those guys ruin everything. But once once this guy, and this guy are gone, also maybe the Auxilia, we're going to let those elephants just sweep in and fuck those urban cohorts up. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Not guaranteeing a victory, but we're going to do everything we can here. So Kayla Camo, lead my men out of the city walls once more, and try and save Tingi again. I mean, soon we'll just have to be saving Cirta every turn, but yeah. Let's do it. Valiant profit more their country than the finest, cleverest speakers, by the way. It's too early in the morning for me to dissect quotes. It literally is. I'm not really usually awake in the morning.
Await my orders.
But that's not really a good enough excuse for being shitty, is it? Anyway, here is the enemy Roman army. I'm not exactly going to pay too much attention to the formation, because I know that the Romans, being Romans, usually like to change their formation up. But as you can see, it's mainly the infantry front line, archers in the back as usual. We've got the urban cohorts camped out here, though, and not over here. We've got one unit here, then, so he's my priority target. Unfortunately, unlike the Praetorian cohorts, I can't just kick these guys in the shins and hope for the best, since these guys wear shin guards. Where be the other urbans then? Let's have a look. Right. No, wait, these are the Praetorians. See, I can kick these guys in the shins and then that will work, but yeah. The urbans are here. Need to deal with those guys as soon as we can, so we've got 2 of them to deal with. Whether or not we can lure the enemy army to the walls, I don't know. But I will, just for the purpose of possibly luring the enemies to the wall, I'm going to have a Libyan mercenaries camp out on the walls, just up here. And then, yeah, let's start it. So, as per usual, Poeni infantry are going to be my main line of defense. I know I probably should have merged some of these units, but unfortunately, yeah, I want numbers today, so I want to make multiple phalanxes, which I can use in multiple ways. Now, Sacred Band are going to be bringing up the second line. Now, I know I probably should be putting my best foot forward, my strongest foot forward, but what I'm thinking is, I want to buy enough time for my Sacred Band to get into a position where they're going to do maximum damage. So, that is why I want them just to be behind for the second. I don't want to, like, instantly lose them in some sort of weird, like, fucking meteor strike. Royal Cavalry unit, by the way, which is going to be my 3 generals. Yeah, they're gonna move as a group, so I can easily keep an eye on their positions. They're here. Long Shield Cavalry will travel as their own group, so you guys get to go here-ish if the game would let me do fatter formation. There we go, fatter formations. Weaker Long Shield Cavalry will go out first, by the way, but just so we can avoid them having been sniped. Then we'll bring out the stronger Sacred Royal Cavalry later, who look nice and cool with their feathery hats. These guys also have feathery hats, by the way, but my guys also have black feathers in their hats because, yeah, they're so much cooler. Also, we need my Iberian infantry, my standard crappy Iberian infantry, who exist mainly to be reinforcements and just do extra bonus stuff. Elefantes, just want you... you should be okay there. The Romans should not be sniping you from there, so I'm going to leave them there. Slingers, obviously my slingers, we know what I like to do with my slingers. They are my front line to do the initial damage. Have them target. I'm going to try and get them maybe to skirmish against the light auxiliary or the archer auxiliary. I don't think they're really going to have a high chance of killing pigs. Hopefully, if Lady Luck smiles on us, the Romans will just waste these stupid fucking free bacon creatures, and then we can, you know, move in without fear of stupid fucking pigs. But it's still absolutely essential we wipe out that archer auxiliary ASAP. And also, oh yeah, and there are Velite gladiators as well. Need to just be wary of those guys, just because those guys can do a little bit of damage to my elephants if they get the opportunity. Also, enemy cavalry. I did not really assess the cavalry threat. It is not high. It's just a Roman general. So Libyan spearmen, I will keep as a group. I will use them mainly for defensive purposes, but I will try and use them also to police the enemy cavalry, or, you know, try and move around the enemy general, see if I can get him to make a mistake. Anyway, let's move out. Best foot forward, sort of ish. Look, just try not to lose, I say to myself.
The reinforcements are here, but will they be enough for final victory?
And the enemy is already on the move, and this is concerning me. He's moving to that area all Roman armies move to when they're about to get fucked. The bouncer power didn't, like, go wrong, did it? 'Cause it still looks like it's on the enemy's side, unless they're just up. Oh no, he just wants the elephants, doesn't he? I might be able to turn this to my advantage. Right. Having my Libyan skirmishers run to the side of a wall where they can be defensive, but then again, these guys are still outside the battlefield, so it's not like they could do a lot. But yeah. If the enemy's gonna be baited by the potential to kill some elephants, then I might actually let them get away with it. Sure, yeah, that's a bit of my money down the pan, but I might be able to turn it to my advantage. Poennies, let's start moving out. If the enemy's going to buy me time to move out and make a formation, slingers don't fire at will, by the way. I want my slingers here, but yeah, I don't want you firing at will just yet. I want my army in position before we begin opening fire. Sacred Band, by the way, I'm going to make your phalanx longer. I'm going to make it longer. I want to like encompass a nice big chunk of space. Royal Cavalry unit I want on this flank here. Regular Cavalry unit I want over here. And is everyone moving? Poennies, let's get moving over here. Looks like the enemy's going to dig their line here, so wait. Poenny, let's make our line. Let's try and make a line that matches the enemies. And then I want my Sacred Band over here. Enemy's going to keep shuffling around though, because they know it's going to really piss me off. Slingers I want here. And yeah, put the slingers here. There we go. I'm trying to use this big weird dirt patch as my like compass. Right, some of you guys haven't formatted properly. I want your formation to be like this. Sacred Band, I want them right behind. As soon as a Poenny goes down, Sacred Band move forward. Right. Cavalry over here. Other cavalry over here. And then everything else should be good. Elephants, I'm going to have you stand over here, by the way. You should not be in range of the enemy archers there. So at least I have you ready. And also, last but not least, Iberian infantry. You need to be making your way out as well. And Libyan spears, I want you over here. Right. Everyone has a job. Everyone's moving out as per usual. It looks really fucking disorganized. And yeah, so on and so forth. And my other elephants are just waiting for something to do. Unfortunately, it looks like the enemy did get out of range of my skirmishers, though. So the skirmishers are not going to get their fun today. But if the enemy does choose to come near my walls, at least my guys are now in position to make some, you know, cause a little bit of havoc. And yeah, I know that actually we might be better off on the lower right. You know what, you guys, yeah, because we didn't really get our chance. I want you to make your way down here. Try not to take too long about it. Just go down that tower onto the street level and come out. And you know, even if you're gonna be late to the party, you might just be in time to maybe bring in a few kills. But I am not going to be waiting on you because I need to get this battle moving. Okay, so everything is beginning to move to my designs now. I've got my slingers becoming my first foot forward. So, slingers, why are your formations going so fucking weird? Go like this, please. Enemy, as it stands, is currently holding position. Now, since I've made a new formation, we can try and identify where the urban cohorts are. One is here, and the other one is not there. It is here. I was just looking at it, right. So we know where the enemy is. He's moving forward, but he isn't moving forward a lot. Now, the enemy has put their light auxiliary on the front line, and I think I know why. One, their range isn't very good, so they obviously want to try and get their first shots in at a suitable time. And two, they're weak, and they're going to be a brilliant cannon fodder unit for my lovely slingers to tear up. So I think that's why he's put them there. You know, he just wants a fodder unit there, which I can understand. I can understand totally. Now, you guys are not quite in range yet, are you? No, you're not. Right, slingers, let's move forward a little bit then. Make your way up to here. And we just need my... Where are my Poennies at, by the way? How are my Poennies getting on? They are nearly in position, but they could be moving smarter, couldn't they? They really could be, but yeah. My guys just have issues when it comes to moving out of gates, but you know, still got my badass Sacred Band in the area now. These guys are going to do me proud. I'm also going to admit that right now, by the way, my skin on Minecraft is a Sacred Band. Yeah, I am pretty pathetic. And it's not because I'm playing Minecraft. Playing Minecraft does not make you pathetic, by the way. Minecraft is a really fun game. And I have been building, like, a massive tunnel on it. Because I don't like travelling at night on Minecraft. So I built a big tunnel so I can cheese it. I can just go wherever I want at night time without the fear of being fucking gangbanged by creepers. Because I'm smart. Anyway, Libyan spears. I've got you over here, not just for policing the enemy cavalry now. I'm going to have a reason for you. You guys are going to be my flank. Make sure the enemy does not peel around my flank and do anything naughty, please. Cavalry will be policing this flank, by the way. Anyway, we just need to... I am tempted to hit double speed, by the way, just to make sure everything moves into position a bit quicker, but I am always concerned that the enemy's going to do something annoying. Actually, you know what? I still have an ace up my sleeve with those elephants, don't I? They could go disastrously wrong if they come in prematurely, but... if I do lose a unit, I can just say, well, fuck you guys, you've just triggered my elephant card. Does kind of work, doesn't it? They trigger my elephant card, then I get to bring in some extra elephants. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh-ish. I don't know. I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh, so I won't really know. I know there's something about some stupid fucking overpowered jug, which like ruins everyone's life, but yeah. Anyway, you know what? I am going to hit double speed. Let my men come into position, please. There we go. Romans are content to hold position for now. They are going to pull back a little bit though, but they're only adjusting formation. They are not running off just yet, and I don't think he is going to run off. I know he has moved into that dangerous position where he might run off, and I think this guy might break into a rout somewhat easily. This guy could be like Galerius, where he just fucks off as soon as something dies, but I'm not going to count up my eggs just yet because there's always a chance of something going weird. Anyway, you guys just move forward a little bit further, please. Sacred Band, are we like... yeah, we're just getting close to being ready. Just move you up here, please, and I'm just going to try and get you disbanded. What I do want to do is I want to try and get the Romans to be aggressive, and the Romans are being aggressive right now. They're coming forward. Slingers, fire at will. If they come any closer, you have my permission to beam them in the head. No, 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 no. Don't skirmish. Don't skirmish. Back forward. Stand your ground and fucking beam those bastards. Because they're pelting us, so we get to pelt them, and it makes him run off. He better not be running off legit. No, he's only adjusting formation. It's okay. Right, he's just skirmishing. Right. Skirmishers, stop. Do not move forward any further. The Romans were just testing the waters. Because now they're all coming forward-ish. Are they? No. Right, we're still adjusting. We're still adjusting. That's okay. My men are more or less in position now. Oh, bad way. Oh, no, shit. Right. Nearly made a mistake there, and I just wasn't quite sure what the button was to press safe in case you make a tactical boo-boo. Right. Iberian infantry, let's put you into a guarding formation. I want to make your formation just a little bit wider, please. Right, enemy is still hanging around there. You guys are okay. Standard cavalry unit, I want you here, ready to do your business. Libyan mercenaries, they're actually more or less nearby the battlefield now, at least. Right, slingers, move forward a little bit. My units are in position. I'm content to say are in position. You guys, make sure. Yep, there we go. Hold that phalanx steady now, lads. We're going to make the Romans come to us because nothing pisses off a Roman faster than throwing rocks at his stupid, arrogant face with his stupid fucking nose, which looks really stupid. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Julius Caesar. You have a weird nose. But that would only work if I was playing against the House of Julia, wasn't it? Anyway, keep beaning off those light auxilia. I know he's putting them out there as a bait unit, but you know what? These guys can be a pain in the ass if they're used correctly, so I want rid of them now. Also, their morale sucks, so they'll rout. They'll rout. He's going to try and counter volley. Fine, let him counter volley. He's still going to lose because, yeah, I just took him down, and he's moving his formation back a little bit further. Right, he really wants me to come to him, doesn't he? He does not want to come to me. Okay, whatever. Right, slingers, move forward a little further and go for it. And don't worry, I do trust your guys' ability to run away from combat, so I will run you back as soon as the enemy is, as soon as you know I have ascertained that the enemy is fully committed to a charge. But right now, right, he's coming forward. He's coming forward. I think he's going to try and flank me, but he isn't. No. He's adjusting formation. Slingers, those auxilia would be a fine target now, actually, now that they've come into your range. There we go. Right, he's bringing some units forward. Right. Guy. Oh, wait. Don't run back just yet. I think he just wants me in pillar range. That is all. Okay. Fine. Guys, pull back a little bit, please. because now he is charging. Right, you guys, get away from there. You are now under attack. So you guys get over there. Libyan mercenaries, put yourself into a guarding formation because the enemy is on its way. We have pissed them off. You guys might run away from those Velite gladiators. They are somewhat anti-cavalry because, you know, they do have spears. So, yeah, let's just keep our distance from them. Let them run around and get tired. I have archers to murder or pigs to waste. Right. Skirmishers, top-notch job today. You did a good job. Right. Libyan spearmen are about to get engaged by those legionary cohorts and a Praetorian cohort. They're not going to last. Right. Bring some Poeni in to give them some assistance, please. Because they need it. Right now I have the enemy somewhat confused by my units. Right. Slingers, move in. Could have a chance to do some more killing. Incendiary pigs are moving in. Fine. This could cause my cavalry to rout. But if I could just get close enough to, you know, just to trigger the enemy into lighting those into frying up some bacon for me. Go on, fry them, you fuckers. But yes! Well done, retards. Right, cavalry, get the fuck out of there. Right, he's wasted a unit. Now, make a very, very quick charge into the back of those archer auxilia, and you've done your job for today. Sacred Band, move forward and fill up this gap. You guys, move in, start killing off those legionaries. Poenis, you're doing a good job. Hold your line. Got those pigs wasted. Right. He's moving in some Principes to deal with my regular cavalry unit though, but it's okay. Are those pigs going to, like, fry up yet, or are they just going to, like, not bother? Right, what was that by? Was that an archer auxiliary? No, where are those fucking archer auxiliary? They're on the run, right. Guys, don't engage the Principes just yet. They're not really for us to deal with. Right, Royal Cavalry unit, the general has shown his arm. Get in there and give him a hand. Because these guys have decided to bog themselves down, and that's not really what I wanted. Because some of my guys are beginning to break now. Some of my Poenis are breaking up. My Libyan spearmen have broken up. Predictable. I knew that was going to happen. These guys are getting flanked. Not good. But Sacred Band have just engaged the urban cohort. Right. Time to see who's better. Hopefully it was my guys. Slingers. I do want you guys attacking, but not beating my guys in the back of head. Move, swing around on the flank. That's where you're going to have the best opportunity to do some killing. Iberian infantry, shore up this hole as fast as you can. Make sure my guys have adequate reinforcements. Royal Cavalry unit, we are fully engaged right now. You have got the general moving away. I'm going to pull you out though, because right now it's getting a little bit boggy. I don't want you guys dying just yet. That pig unit now is too far away to be doing me any harm. I'm going to start bringing in those elephants. Those archer auxilia right now are are more interested in just running away than actually bothering with me. Oh fuck! Why didn't that one Poeni infantry just die? Anyway, those towers are going to finish them off, right? Iberian infantry, you know what? Go for it. Just chase them. You might have a chance. Sacred Band are doing everything they can right now. It's not exactly going fantastic for them though. One of them is starting to suffer from shaken morale. At least this one is, because it's fighting the urban cohort. We are taking out a few of the urban cohorts, but right now it is starting to go a little bit wrong. Libyan mercenaries, get in there and give some assistance. Poenis, I need you in there giving assistance. Right. Mainline cavalry unit. Why are those archer auxilia still breathing? Take them out now, otherwise we're going to have a big disaster on our hands. Royal cavalry unit, get yourself on that flank now. Don't just stand where my slingers are going to start shooting you now, aren't you? Slingers, skirmish. Run away if someone is running directly up to your face. Like now. Go on. Skirmish away, please. Go on, go. Skirmish away, right. Archer auxilia are now engaged. We've got them bogged down. Good, right. You guys, in the back of those Praetorians, wipe them out. Elephants. See those Praetorians? Kill those Praetorians. Libyans, you're going to keep on targeting. Sacred Band, while the enemy is more interested in my cavalry, move in. Help out your fellow Sacred Band, please. I feel like I haven't given my Sacred Band enough support in this battle, which is why they're not exactly going well. Some of my long shield cavalry are now on the route, right. You guys, pull out. Are there still archer auxilia on that battlefield? I am not seeing any. No, looks like we wiped them out. I'm hoping. Scanning. Right, I see no archer auxilia. Elephants. See this lovely fucking blob of units? Make it to a big flat one, please. Because my elephants are entering the battle. The enemy has played my elephant card. Which is a thing I've made up. And also those other pigs have decided to burn up over there. Good, right. Royal Cavalry Unit. See those Praetorians? Nuke those Praetorians. Elephants, fucking nuke it now. Just get in there, and here they come. Tusks of steel. Tusks of steel. I mean, look at that. That's how you make an enemy just completely fuck up and die. Seriously, that's just like watching a fucking combine harvester. Sacred Bambara, see the back of those early legionary cohorts? It would be brilliant if you could just fucking wipe them out, please. Slingers start moving back in. These elephants will provide quite a spectacle for my enemy to be distracted by. By the way, I think those Iberian infantry fucking died, didn't they? Elephants, deal with that isolated unit, please. Elephants, how are we doing? They're steady, they're steady, they're steady. Yeah, they need support. Right, cavalry, provide support to my elephants, please. By the way, none of my generals died. How cool is that? Right, those Velite gladiators are after you, and these elephants are not routing. Actually, no, they've just got their morale back up. It's probably because of the presence of my generals, right? Keep at it. Elephants, go on, go on. Don't lose momentum now. Start taking those principes down. The general, for some reason, wants to take on my slingers. Right, you turn around. Go intercept that general. He's found something he wants to pick on. Show him the error of his ways. You elephants, by the way, how are we doing over here? These elephants are distraught over the number of enemies. Yeah, I know, but like most units outnumber them, but come on. There should be like mice. Oh wait, elephants don't like mice. Well, you know what I mean. I mean, alright, I know they are urban co-op, but you guys are actually really doing a good job of taking them down. You've got their morale coming down. They're already tired because they've been tangling with my sacred band. Enemy generals on the run, by the way. Hopefully we could chase it down. By the way, slingers. Oh. Hey, there we go.
General was a fool. He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
And to think, that guy could have joined me. I did give him the opportunity to, you know, back out of his battle. I did offer him money. I did say, you know what, dude, you can just not fight this one. You know, we can still be friends. But you know what? You made the wrong decision, Luca. Because it looks like I didn't really need to be scared of this battle. I fucking won. So, you know what? Yeah. They're running. Oh, you guys screaming like little. Well, yeah, little girls, aren't you? Going. So I'm pretty sure I just heard that. Oh, the little shishy Romans are scared of me. By the way, elephants, come on. Get another nice big fucking fat ass charge right into those urban cohorts. Go on, you can knock them out. They keep thinking they can come back. Oh wow, I've actually managed to kill some of the elephants. That is a rarity, isn't it? No, well, just keep going for it. You guys can do it. Come on, you've got them. Oh, yes, come on. They're trying to recover their morale. Elephants, how are we doing? Right, I'm going to send them some reinforcements. General, get in there. Give them a hand. These Sacred Bandit are doing fantastic, by the way, at holding out. This urban cohort seems to be going down. These guys are just doing okay. By the way, a guy who commented is this what you mean by the free line phalanx, or did you mean like literally putting what are you guys doing, by the way? You guys can join in sword fight because oh wait, you can join in sword fight. There's no consequences now. Those guys are routing. Go for it. I think we've got pretty much the entire enemy army on the run except for oh, those Velite gladiators decided to steal off into the night or the day. And oh dear, my elephants went a little bit berserk. But they kind of went berserk all over the enemy's ass, so oh well. Go berserk over there. I don't mind. I'll just have to call this battle an end as soon as I can, just so they don't run into my unit. But fine. Let them berserk. I won't Harry carry them today. Because I won.
The enemy flee! Chase them from the field and give them no rest or pity.
Just because of a risk of elephants killing me, I'm going to end this battle here for once. So I will call that my victory there because oh look, there's barely anything left anyway.
The sweeter for being so decisive.
And yes, I did take pretty heavy losses in this battle, but let's face it, the enemy was throwing some pretty high tier units in my direction, but at the end of the day, we have prevailed, we have come up against the enemy, and once more, we have held Tingi, and not just held it, you know, we are preventing it from being sieged. Well, alright, it had one turn under siege, but you know what, you know, we are just sallying forth as soon as we can, we are doing what we need to be doing, and we're just holding the fort, we are winning. So, yeah. Enemy destroyed. And here are some statistics, by the way. Very juicy. I mean, look, the Royal Cavalry unit here. And yes, before you comment, these guys will be dispersing out and I'll be giving them new jobs. Don't worry. Just as soon as we take Cirta, one of them will get to govern Cirta and the other one will get to lead a new army, probably. But yeah. Royal Cavalry unit here. Plenty of kills. And oh, actually, no, I just realised I'm probably a hypocrite now because I complain about Gaul doing this all the time and now I've gone and done it. Oopsies. Well, I can see reasoning why they do it. Anyway, enough contemplating my hypocrisy. Long Shield Cavalry as well, pretty good. Poennies, yeah, they did okay. I wouldn't really have expected them to get many more kills because one, they were fighting high tier units, and two, these guys have seen many battles already, and yeah, as you can tell, they are extremely depleted. So yeah, I wasn't really going to expect fireworks out of them. Elephants, yeah, this unit of elephants here, this was my first unit of elephants. I think they're the ones who went amok, actually. They did very well. And the ones who came in towards the end of the battle, they didn't get too many kills, but they still had fun tossing that urban cohort around. Libyan spears, not too many kills out of them. Slingers, they got a fair few kills, mainly because they were taking on those nice, weak light auxilia. Sacred Band, okay between them. Not exactly the best performance in the world they gave, but at the same time, you know what, they did last till the end of the battle. And they are pretty worthy fighters. Except, wow, that one went down to 16 units, so yeah. We have to make sure we are in a position where we can replenish these guys quickly. Also, yeah, but yeah, that is where we're going to call it a battle. And I think that's where we're going to call it an episode, but yeah. Good victory. And that enemy army is wiped out. Right, well, before we do anything else, let's do some admin here quickly. Right, I am just about out of Poenni infantry here, so I need you to add your Poenni infantry into Tingi, please. And these elephants can also now join Tingi. There we go. And if there's any Poennis in here, such as these ones, they need to come into Tingi as well. Thank you very much. And those guys get to just merge. There we go. Right. Now, do your retraining now, please. Retrain everything we can. There we go. Oh, wait. Retrain our Sacred Band. Ah. Yeah, I think we've retrained our Sacred Band. It's actually just upgrading their gear. I'm not even sure if it's worth keep. Actually, can those guys... No, they can't merge. I'm not going to disband them because it took me like 2 turns to recruit these guys. So you know what? Send this weakened unit. Have Abadasir take him away. I'll take him back to Cordoba to have him replenished. There we go. That'll do, right? But retrain the other one and upgrade their gear, please. And actually, yeah, also make sure the elephants are retrained. Take those things off, retrain the Poenni. Yeah, I'm gonna make the Poenni high priority for retraining. Yeah, that's what I want retrained there. Right. I still have 4 unit spaces left here, by the way. So I am going to add another unit. Any intenders of what Captain Quintus is bringing, by the way? He is bringing onagers and he is bringing crap. So give I think a 3rd unit of elephants is going to be overkill, but I think the same goes for cavalry. Give him the Libyans and give extra unit of Iberians, and you know what? Well, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Actually, no. Just for now, add 2 more units of Libyan Spearmen. Libyan Spearmen do have their uses once more. Right, Sabrafra. Once more, you're having to go into that stupid phase of hiding in the forest, but you are going to be once more remain my ace in the hole just while we weather out this small storm. And then, you know, I'm going to be sending you over to Cirta probably to do very important things. Right, Jubal, you're going to dock out next turn. You're also carrying my lovely assassin. And yeah, I mean, that's where we're at for today. We have done very, very well. We have defended our areas once more. We have defended our lands, and yeah, that's all I really have to say. But then again, I do have a little bit more to say, don't I? Yes, I do. Because it's the end of episode 70, and it's the end of the episode where it ends with a letter 0, or the number 0, if we're going to be really, really accurate today and not sound like absolute idiots. So, progress review. Where are we at today? And today we are good. We have had a net profit of 1 province. I mean, alright, we're going to lose it anyway, but yeah, we are on a net profit of 1 province. So, Hooray! That one doesn't... Carthage doesn't count by me because we just won it and then lost it immediately. And, oh, by the way, enemy routed. But the Brutii are losing ground because they lost Dimindi, and hopefully Dimindi stays rebellious for a while, because that's going to mean the Brutii are going to have to commit troops on, hopefully waste them, because I know Dimindi has a pretty tough garrison, so, you know, that's going to really keep the enemy busy for a while. Who are you guys, by the way? Those are brigands. So, yeah, that's good for us. It leaves us controlling 10 regions at the minute, which means, yeah, once more, we are 20% of the way to victory now. And, oh, by the way, we are now on 133 victories and only 53 losses. So that means we have now won 80 more battles than we have lost. I'm happy with that. But there are only about 400 turns to go now, so we do need to be picking up the pace. Because, yeah, time is ticking, and sooner or later, you know, we're going to be wondering, where did all that time go? Profit, yeah, money is doing much better for us right now. I know today's projected profits are small, but that's because I've obviously been spending big on replenishing Tingi and stuff. But obviously we've currently come into a lot of money thanks to the sack of Segesta. So I think sacking a few more Roman towns as soon as we get the opportunity, I think that's going to be very profitable for us, because that is basically a surefire way to make a lot of cash. Diplomatic situation remains as pleasant as ever, with everyone in the world hating me. And I have no ally still. Yep. I think the reason why Britannia won't deal with me is because they're allies with Gaul. Let's have a look at other things. We don't really need to look at our lists. Our lists are okay. All our settlements are doing pretty good right now, actually. Populations are growing across the board. Public order across the board is pretty good. Only settlement isn't doing well as Segesta, but I can understand that. What else? Rankings. How are we ranking today? Well, as you can see, we've been on a steady climb now for the past 50 turns or so now, so good for us. You know, we've got out of this horrible decline, and we are just coming out. And by the way, these are lovely rankings you have here. Look at all those rankings you have. Territorial ranking, I think that's how many provinces you control, isn't it? Yeah, I've been... went ooh, and I'm just been going up. But yeah. Overall ranking is what I care about. So we are now over 12,000 points, but let's have a look at how we're comparing. We're still, well, we've escaped the big crush of the lower factions now. We're sort of upgrading into the mid-tier area. And, I mean, of all the living factions, actually, I am doing quite well. Of the top 5, though, Egypt still seems to remain our runaway leader, it seems. Yes, they are. The Brutii are in second, but as you can tell, they're dropping now because, well, I've been causing them quite a bit of trouble, and so have the rebels. The Greek cities currently sit in third, but it looks like they've taken a big hit recently, so they're not doing too well. The Julii remain in third, but obviously, as you can see here, they've taken a hit, thanks to me. Britannia, they're just sort of holding steady in fifth. And that puts me in... Does that put me in sixth? Yeah, that puts me in sixth now. I am the sixth faction in the game. Good, right. Moving on up in the world. Sixth place. Alright, it's not the top 5 just yet, but yeah, we're recovering, and I think this is like the first time in a while where I can actually really say for once, I am now feeling confident in our position and campaign. I think we're really at that turning point now. Things are moving in our favour. So let's just get this momentum going now. Retake Africa, liberate the land, capture Sicily, sack the enemy in Italy, and soon enough the enemy will fall. We're removing those fragile stones, and we're starting to see the enemy crumble. So let's make sure they keep on crumbling. By the way, if you didn't remember, Brutii is still current faction leader, but I ignore him a lot, so yeah. It sucks to be Brutii. By the way, you should be recruiting more sacred bands, shouldn't you? Yes, you should. Because I think I will ship a few more to Tingi because they make a very strong defensive unit. But then again, I think I have other plans for them. Also... well, yeah, who is current heir? I want to know who is current heir again, because I'm forgetful. It is Big Piles Volubis. He is currently residing in Tingi. Cool, right. Anyway, for real now, that is where we're going to end the episode. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Tingi's safe once again, and we're going to plan another sacking. And I am actually thinking Massilla will be a very, very fine target for us to hit. Just need to get my spy moving. And actually, my spy has a good chance of getting in there. Right. target set then.
Seeing but unseen.
Get into Masilla, find out what you can, and well, we'll have our fun. The garrison here sucks rocks. Right, go for it. And you know what, we might not just be able to take Masilla, by the way. Play our cards right and we might even hold that town. Place a strategic fort in the Alps. Strategic forts here and here to deal with Gaul. But then if we capture Narbonensis, then we won't need to worry about this frontier. We could make that work. But that's for another episode. So, have a lovely evening. And enjoy the rest of your day. And also remember to ban me from recording it early in the morning because, yeah, I've just had a long week at work and I've just basically instantly gone and run Total War. But hey, that means I'm excited to play it, isn't it? See you later, folks.